I've got this bag of magazines that I've been collecting over the years. Some I got recently. Got Picture Post magazine there. We've got Wife and Home from, what's that from? 1949. More Picture Post. There's a Tatler magazine there from 1905. We'll have a look at that one. But there were some dandies from the 70s. Well, I thought this one here, it's Christmassy. So we'll have a look at this. Picture Post, what's the year on that? December the 27th, 1941. So how could you pay for this? Well, you could use a threepenny bit because it costs threepence. You could use them, or you could use a silver threepenny bit because they were both in circulation at the time. Or you could use, obviously, 3 pennies, threepence, or you could use 6 halfpennies, or obviously a combination of either of those. Now on the front cover it says, Christmas in spite of everything. A choir boy sings carols in the King's Chapel of the Savoy. There he is, look. But he wishes he was down the park playing football with his mates. Never mind, mate, soon be over. Alright, let's see what we got inside. Right, we've got Lotus shoes. There's a little bit of mildew down the side there, but it's bone dry. It's probably been there years. Lotus shoes, Hours of Slip at Ease. We got Healthy Dogs Make Good Companions, Bob Martins. And there's an advert for radio rentals. Rent your radio. Radio is a national necessity. And Radio Rentals is rendering national service by renting and maintaining over 100,000 radio receivers. There we go. And there's your coupon to fill in. Let's talk about protective food to keep you healthy. You can pause and read any of that. Or if you don't want to stay healthy, you can always have some Diresk, I think that's how you pronounce it, Diresk miners. When miners are in, the news gets out. They'll rush in to buy their fags. And the best value on the market, 10 for sixpence halfpenny. There's the reader's letters. And you can pause and read that one, look, an angry letter there. Hovis, the vitamin B bread. I like the adverts, but they're probably the best thing about these magazines. Lumbago banished by Beltona. With colds and flu about, Aspro saves the day. Some prices down here. Prices within the reach of all. Threepence halfpenny, sixpence halfpenny, 1 and threepence halfpenny, and 2 and sixpence halfpenny. What a bargain. Now the sad thing is about these magazines, you can get them for about 3 or 4 quid. But if I was to cut out this RAF advert and cut it out with the date on it, so cut that strip out, I'd probably get a fiver for it. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Reserved men do the war's biggest job. Fly with the RAF. There you go, you want to join the RAF, fill that in. And there you go, look, support where needed. By all men 16 to 60. What if you're 62? Now the effort from my fellows was amazing. Advert for Mars bars there. Tuppence halfpenny a Mars bar. I bet they were big as well. Ding dong bell, pussy's feeling well. Why's she so fit? Such a sturdy kit. How's she so slick? Bells do the trick. There you go, Bell's cat powders. Never heard of them. And now the more serious stuff. Christmas 1941. The watch against the returning Luftwaffe. Couple of pages there. Savages give a Christmas party for the Soviet ambassador. The Soviet ambassador is the guest of the Savage Club in London. It's London's most famous bohemian club. Don't know where that was, or is. New York flocks to hear the opera Macbeth. No thanks, not my cup of tea really. Norway keeps her Christmas. And there's a painting by Jan Steen, 1626 to 1675. The Eve of St. Nicholas. Put that on the wall, I think. And the centerfold is Pierre Bruegel's Hunters in the Snow. You've probably seen that picture. Looks better in colour, I think. Now we've got some pictures of the music hall when it was still going strong. There's the chorus girls there. Some of the leading acts on the London music halls. So let's see who they were in December the 27th, 1941. See if you've heard of any of these. I've not. Elsie and Doris Waters. Nonnie and Nita? Who's that? Professor Sparks. Well, that looks a bit dangerous. And that's his Coringa, the female faker. And down here, bit of a drag act, I think, going on there, isn't it? Dick Montague and Alex. And oh, she looks in pain. Nelson Clifford and Marie Marion. Wow. And there's the music hall in action. Now it says, the London Music Hall. A British institution is the music hall. It is a joy in peace, much needed relief in war. Today it flourishes with all its old skill, gaiety, vitality and humour. Pity it's not still about. Christmas story of puppets. Some 17th century Christmas puppets there. There you go, if you want to read that. There's an article about ghosts. What I Believe About Ghosts by Robert Graves. That's a good name, isn't it, Graves? Some Shakespeare's images there. Do you believe in ghosts? If not, how do you think these ghost photographs were produced? Well, it must be magic, mustn't it? Look at that. I don't believe in ghosts, by the way. Now some more adverts. The Hillman Minx, first produced in 1932. No price there though, unfortunately. There's some soap. Knights Castile, 4p, including tax. And that's it. And on the back page we've got share your Kaylee chocolates this Christmas. Kaylee chocolates. Chocolate is scarce, but Kayleys make the best of it. Well, there we go. A little look at a magazine from December 1941. Okay, see you everybody. I'll see you in the next video.